That white strip in the field isn't the Lower Mainland's first snowfall. It's a flock of snow geese, a sight that many locals and tourists wait all year to see.
Starting around September, our number of phone calls go up regarding the snow geese because they're all asking, have the snow geese arrived? Are the snow geese here yet? And people from Delta, people from the rest of the Lower Mainland, even people internationally come out here to see the snow goose migration in the fall.
Thousands of white geese come here from the Russian tundra to refuel over the winter. During their buffets, however, they can damage farmers' fields.
When the farmers have an actual cash crop of something like that, definitely it is a little bit of a setback when you get a huge flock of geese in the fields there. Out here in Delta, however, we do have programs through the Delta Farmland and Wildlife Trust to help with some of these issues and to mitigate some of it.
In our capacity as a program that does land stewardship, is drawing geese away from high-value crops.
One way to do this is by planting cover crops like oats or legumes that the geese prefer over cash crops like hay.
Sometimes geese can forage on forage fields, which would be cut for grass with cattle. And we found that geese have a preference for cover crops over forage fields. And so by encouraging planting cover crops, we can help to draw geese away from those high-value environments.
The program is all about working with the geese rather than working against them.
This is part of their life cycle, is stopping in this area. They've done it for thousands of years. And so by doing what we're doing, supporting cover crops, we're helping them along, establishing wildlife habitat in farmland for them for their time here over the winter.
Though the geese eat our fields, Gogol says that they themselves are a welcome food source to some natural predators and human hunters alike, making them an integral part of the Lower Mainland's ecosystem. Leah Warren, BCIT News. Approach Climbing Gym in Richmond is one of the Lower Mainland's newest climbing spots. Some may think Greater Vancouver's newest exercise fad is purely for physical health, but as one of the co-owners shares, climbing is a lot more than just burning a few calories.
I came about climbing through a friend. I was going through a pretty tough time in life, and it was one of those things where he's like, Mike, you have to try this. So he invited me out rock climbing, and it was one of those spots where you come in and just the community was so welcoming, everybody was so nice, that I really just got into it.
If you are, however, just looking to break a sweat, one of Approach's front desk workers suggests it can do that too.
I've never really enjoyed the traditional gyms, just working out to work out. It's not really something I'm interested in, so climbing makes it more of a fun way to get exercise, I guess.
One thing that makes climbing so fun, participants say, is the diversity and inclusivity experienced inside the gyms.
All walks of life, from doctors, lawyers, artists, anybody and everybody in between come to try out climbing, and they have climbing in common. And having the climbing in common, that's where the conversation starts and the connections really happen.
Circling back to his own experience, Rawlinson reflects on what climbing has done for him and what he thinks it can do for others who try it.
No, definitely. The mental health is a big aspect, but also the physical as well. It goes hand in hand. And then also if you have social anxiety, it's a great place to start. It's from me going from being an extreme introvert to front desk, managing a business. Yeah. It's just the wins on climbing, there's so many.
Rawlinson and Cuthbert encourage everyone to try indoor rock climbing to experience the benefits it has to offer. Leah Warren, BCIT News. Valentine's Day is just a few days away and love is in the air. Or is it? Some people say that Vancouver has a bit of a rough dating scene, but is it really that hard to date in the city? I'm here in Kitsilano to find out.
I haven't had any bad experiences so far. I have been stood up once or twice, but honestly, if that's the worst, I'm okay with it.
It's very unpredictable, and sometimes I feel like I'm doing something that's going to lead to a positive outcome and it doesn't. But then sometimes when I'm doing nothing at all, like for today's example, I'm just at work here and someone gave me their number.
For me and my husband, we actually met through dancing. I was really into salsa. I was taking classes here in Vancouver. And after a while, we just kind of saw each other often enough that we're like, oh, let's start talking off the dance floor.
The first moves here, I did find it really difficult, but then again, I also found it difficult just making friends and meeting people that are like-minded. So I think those two kind of go hand in hand. You have to spend a lot of time and invest time in putting yourself out there, whether it's looking for a partner or for friends.
A 2025 study conducted by Cattle in partnership with the Canadian Retail Council found that only 37% of Canadians celebrated Valentine's Day last year. That's a steep drop from 50% celebrating in 2023. Maybe 2026 will see this declining trend turn around. Leah Warren, BCIT News. It's a hot topic. How do you see AI impacting your job? A global study conducted by the University of Melbourne last year found that 61% of Canadians are intentionally using AI in the workplace, with 44% reporting an increase in efficiency and quality of work. So today, I'm at BCIT's Burnaby campus asking future workers how they think AI will impact their job.
I think it would only have benefits to my job, just being able to consider AI as an extra thing that we can learn from, but I don't think that it would have a huge impact on my day-to-day tasks as a nurse.
AI is a bit taking over because it's technology, and my thing is architectural technology, and it can be not easily, but it can be done by AI.
Because there's a lot of things that we do that needs a lot of just raw power and calculations, and I think the calculation power of AI is actually quite useful for that. So I think we will end up using it, just not be replaced by it.
Prime Minister Mark Carney's 2025 federal budget promised nearly $1 billion to boost Canada's artificial intelligence infrastructure. So one thing's for sure, AI doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Leah Warren, BCIT News.